Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Munce Report as the stable prepares an assault on week 4 of the Winter Racing Carnival at Doomben on Saturday. Joining us is the birthday boy himself, Chris Munce, with all the latest news. Welcome, mate. How were the 31st birthday celebrations?
Not quite as good as my 21st, but they were pretty good anyway. No, it was, it was just another day, mate. You just tick it off on the calendar as you go along.
Yeah, sure is. Birdie, you're of a similar opinion. Welcome to John Bird from Unibet.
Birthdays, yes, I've had a couple of them and they're overrated, I think, now.
Overrated. Well, yeah, there's certainly been a couple of birthdays in at the stable. Justin Huxtable ticked another year over, and Kathy Munce recently also snuck one through. So happy birthday to everyone involved there. Birdie, we jagged a pass mark with the Quaddie Club last week, and also the price push on Bedini's Girl, obviously running a great placing.
Yes, it was good value there at Hillby last week. And the Quaddie got 3 out of 4 legs. And the horse that beat us in the first leg was well named, and it was Criminal, that we couldn't get any better.
Very good. Yeah, criminal defence there got us. But we got 3 legs, so everyone gets their money back, don't they, for this week?
Yep. Bet again, the same deal again this week.
Very good. All right, Chris. Well, let's get into this week's preview. Hopefully, we can build on the form from recent weeks. Doomben currently rated a soft 5, and Stampy went for a spin on the course proper during the week, but it was out wide, Chris.
Yeah, it was out pretty wide, Adam, and the track was quite wet, but it was just more to sort of get him away from his local surroundings at Eagle Farm and give him a look at Doomben and let him stretch his legs on the course proper, which he did. He was actually pretty laid back, to be honest, by his standards. He's normally a pretty fierce-going horse, but over on the course proper, he was pretty casual about everything, which I was pleased to see. And so much so, I actually had to do a little bit more work with him this morning. But he's very fit and well. Obviously, he's in an extremely hard race, and he's drawn shit house, as most of my horses have drawn in the last month. But he'll roll forward there somewhere, I think, and we just have to leave it up to Craig to give him a good ride.
Yeah, he's, of course, in the Group 3 BRC Sprint and looking to get a ticket into the Stradbroke. We touched on his Brave race last week, but from the draw, obviously you're not happy about it. There's been a common theme there, hasn't there, in recent weeks and whatnot with the wide draws. Does it change anything from where he'll be in the run, do you think?
Oh, of course it does. Changes everything. I mean, look, it's just one of them things that, like I said before, I've got a good ride in Craig Williams riding him, so he's going to have to make his own choices and where he goes and what he does. I mean, there's no use to waste of time me really even giving him instructions. He's going to have to work it out himself, which I know he will. But, it becomes quite frustrating when you've got these horses going a good race. I know someone's got to draw outside gates, but, this has probably been happening for the last 2 months with our stable, which is quite unusual. But anyway, we carry on. We'll just do the best with what we've got to work with.
Yeah, sure. And obviously we know he's a gutsy horse, isn't he? So he'll put in everything he can for yourself and connections. John, where does he sit in the market? It's obviously a competitive race.
He's $26 on Saturday, and he's also 100s in the Kingsford Smith, if he went that way, or 100 still in the Stradbroke. But yes, after this week, we'll get a bit of eligibility list going out there to see how chances are of making those races.
Yeah, okay, sure. Obviously, bit of each way value this weekend if he can overcome that wide draw. Earlier on in the program is the listed Bill Carter Stakes over the 1200, and Chris, you had the Flying Fillies both entered here, Rhapsody Rose and Bedini's Girl. We were looking forward to a bit of a clash of these talented fillies, but it looks like you may only run Rhapsody Rose.
I think I will, Adam. I mean, they've both drawn pretty ordinarily, so Bedini's Girl ran super last weekend. I couldn't see any upside trying to run her again this weekend, particularly with the sires the following week, which I think we'll head that way with her. We'll get more of an idea. But Rhapsody Rose, she'll take her place, which does mean that she can probably back up the following week into the sires produce as well.
Okay, sure. Obviously, yeah, they've sort of tread a similar path, these fillies, haven't they? I guess, they clashed on debut. And Rhapsody Rose was a great third in the Ken Russell. How's she come along since then?
Really well. No, she had a couple of easy days in the paddock after that, just to cool her heels a little bit, and she's just come back a different animal, a lot calmer, a lot more mature. And I thought her work on Saturday morning at Eagle Farm was very good. She worked with an older horse, and I thought she galloped up very strongly to the line.
Oh, good to hear. She's obviously in there with claims dropping back from a Group 3. This is listed level. John, how's she placed in the market, and can you come up with an offer for us?
It's at the moment she's about $13, and what we'll do with that, for win and place punters in the Munce Racing Club, we'll give an uplift on those prices, and so at any time, whatever the price is, there'll be a decent roll given to her.
Okay, so it'll be an uplift on the usual uplift that Munce Racing
Yes.
customers get anyway. So that's good.
Correct.
So juicy odds there, and she's obviously a nice each way chance. So good luck to everyone involved there. We then move over to the Gold Coast and Sunday meetings. Bertie, I guess before you go, no prices out yet for those meetings.
Yep.
Have you got any other updates on any other Munce Racing runners in those future markets?
Those future markets, we've got in the JJ Atkins, Raspberry Rose is $100 and Bedini's Girl is $50. In the size, but yeah, Bedini's Girl's firmed up there. It's in the 26s and Rhapsody 71s.
Okay.
So they're both there as well for everyone to have a look on the site.
Yeah, if they run well, or even for those, if they think they can run well Saturday, obviously Rhapsody Rose and then Stampy's in that boat too. I dare say their prices will be shorter for those other future races. So, all right, Bertie. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for the offers there, and we'll touch base again next week.
All right, boys. Have a good weekend. Thank you.
See you, Bertie.
Okay, Chris, well, we've got runners going to the Gold Coast also. Well, there were 3 acceptors, but they've all unfortunately drawn the car park. So that's ruled a line through their chances. A couple of those horses were dual acceptors in Dash for Dreams and Polysopam. So they most likely will head to race 4 at the Sunshine Coast on Sunday, Class 3 handicap. Dash for Dreams, obviously a last start winner, as is Polysopam, who's shooting for 3 straight.
Yeah, well, I've just the Dash for Dreams will definitely go to Caloundra Sunday. Polysopam, I just want to have a closer look at the fields for the weekend, but she does have other options coming up as well, Polysopam, so I could well just jump her out on Tuesday and run her in a few days' time after that. But yeah, Dash for Dreams won very well the other day for Jaden Lloyd, leading all the way, and she certainly has come on nicely, I do feel, since then too. So it looks a nice race for her.
Okay, yeah, we're both informed gallopers, so keep an eye on those two. We then move over to race 6 at Caloundra, which is a Q 3-year-old benchmark 65 handicap over the 1200, where Goldschlager makes her return. First up here, obviously a talented filly who broke her maiden really well last preparation and then stepped up to stakes level. What are you expecting from her here first up?
Yeah, so she's a nice filly, this Goldschlager. She's had 2 trials leading into this 1200 first up. Caloundra is always a bit of an ask, but I do feel that she's a nice filly going forward, and she'll probably get back a little bit in the run. And I'd like to think that she's going to be hitting the line quite strongly.
Okay, very good. The other runner who's first up on the program is 3 Point Missile, who had a 4th at Doomben in a recent trial and also had a great preparation last time in, lining up here in a benchmark 65 over the 1,000 metres, but unfortunately drawn another one that's drawn wide in barrier 14 for Bobby Alyssa. Yeah,
but he's a gross little horse, this fella, and he needs to get a bit of racing under his belt. So I would suggest that he'll most likely run. We'll probably give him a chance to find his feet early and let him finish his race off. As I said, last preparation, he took 4 or 5 runs to sort of race himself into a bit of fitness before he peaked and hit a bit of good form. But look, overall, I'm pretty happy with how he's coming along too, this guy.
Okay, very good. And then the last runner on the program in race 9, the lucky last is a Class 1 handicap over the mile, where Valley of Dreams lines up for the Hancock's Bloodstock team. Obviously, she's been thereabouts this preparation, and again around that racing around that mile trip. What are your thoughts here on Sunday?
Well, I thought her last start was a bit below par by her standards, but her previous runs have been quite good. But she's had a bit of work stuck into her. She had a good gallop on Tuesday morning on the course proper at Doomben in company with a good quality galloper and handled herself quite well. So she's very fit for this race, and I would like to think that if she can't aim up and perform in a race like this on Sunday, we'll probably bring her back in distance to a 1,400 metre mark. But I look, going to the races on Sunday, I'm pretty happy with her.
Very good. Well, good luck to Connections there, Valley of Dreams. And that's the wrap for this week, mate. So thanks for your time, and good luck to everyone over the weekend. Hopefully you get a winner and can celebrate a birthday weekend with a couple of drinks.
Good on you, Adam. Thanks, mate.